Position is divided into external and internal position. For the external position, the first step is to prepare the stance. For the internal position, the shooter must find a stable body posture to ensure the relaxed and comfortable stance. Everything must be kept unchanged in each and every shot. Foot distance of your stance should be close to your shoulder width. The body faces slightly towards the target. Shoulders, hips, and feet are turned 0 to 15 degrees to the right on the firing line. The weight of the body is distributed evenly to the entire sole of the foot. Feet and legs are constantly working to maintain the balance while aiming. The body is right in stable posture. Shoulder, arm, and pistol make a straight line. The aiming eye rests on the line of sight. Place the unused hand in the pocket of pants or jackets or on the waist belt. This will prevent the shoulder of unused arm from dropping and also helps balancing the body. Balancing is very important. We can see that the head position along the sight completely natural. Keep your head in horizontal with your eyes. Leaning your head forward or backward will tension your eyes. To maintain a stable posture, straighten your body, and at the same time, keep your body relaxed from tension. To maintain the weight of the pistol, tilt your upper body backward slightly and straighten your elbow. In other words, elbow must lock. Keep your upper body relaxed and straight. The position of the hand and arm holding a pistol can be adjusted by changing the position of your feet or the centroid of your upper body until your body is aligned with the target. To have natural alignment, place the pistol on the same straight line with the target and then drop the pistol and close your eyes. And then raise the pistol, aiming the target, and open your eyes. If the pistol misses the center of the target, adjust the position of your feet until the pistol aims at the target naturally. Your posture always requires the same amount of relaxation and tension. Use full-length mirror to compare your stance with posture. Practice your stance and posture with the mirror. You can use mirror to see your stance, dry fire, Then check the muzzle of pistol sudden movement. Aiming is divided into sight alignment and sight picture. Sight alignment refers to the pattern made by the front sight and the field of view through the rear sight. Sight alignment is the left, right, and horizontal vertical alignment of rear sight and front sight. Sight alignment is one of the most important techniques in pistol events. Sight alignment training is alignment sight on blank target. The first mental process involved in shooting is evaluating the sight picture. The sight picture is satisfactory only if it is dead center. Make accurate sight alignment and keep accurate balance on the aiming area. If you concentrate to the maximum, the black area becomes dim and the sight alignment becomes distinct. This is correct sight picture. Aiming area refers to the 7-point area and the area between 6-point area and 5-point area. When aiming at this area, the sight alignment and the target are distinguishable, and thus you can create accurate sight alignment and sight picture. The eye can only focus sharply on one or three objects. It is called to the depth of focus. Make rear sight and front sight into a single line for useful aiming. The aiming eye move the pistol into the aiming area. For the shooter, what the eye sees and what the body is corrected rightly are the simultaneous process. The eye judges the body sway and the aiming point. The elements you see through the rear sights provide necessary information about the aim. To take a precise aim, it is important for shooter to concentrate on the target in the line of the pistol up to the aiming mark with the most active relationship. The focus is fixed on the sight alignment. Special shooting glasses have translucent cover for the eye, which is not aiming. Natural shade helps to shield shooter from light and the disturbing movement. It is required to grip the pistol correctly before taking a posture, which will reduce the movement of pistol and make you feel comfortable when firing the pistol. Since the weight of the pistol is transmitted to your hand via the grip of the pistol, grip hold is very important. The grip hold by trigger finger and thumb in V form is bisected by the pistol barrel. Hold the pistol as if you are squeezing comfortably around the grip, and then have your fingers, except for the trigger finger, close around the handle with your middle finger holding the lower part of grip naturally. Have your middle finger, ring finger, and little finger hold the opposite side of your thumb tightly. Be sure the pressure of the little finger shall be far less than the other two fingers. Allow your trigger finger to move naturally. Make sure the trigger finger does not touch the trigger frame and grip. Place the thumb on the side of the grip without applying any pressure. If you aim the target with correct posture, the sight must align with the target. If not, you need to modify the grip because it is incorrect. With regard to the angle of the grip hold, the pistol barrel shall be in parallel with your eyes without bending or straightening your wrist excessively. To have accurate the grip hold the pistol barrel using the other hand and have the palm of the hand used for firing tight close around the pistol. Make sure the trigger finger does not touch around the grip, and have the upper part of the middle finger hold the trigger frame. When holding the pistol grip firmly with your palm, straighten both trigger finger and thumb while applying force upward. When holding the grip, tighten flesh around V formed by the thumb and trigger finger, and relax the muscle that is contact with the pistol. The position and pressure of the grip must remain the same every time when you fire the pistol. The pressure applied to the grip directly relates to the pressure that will be applied to the trigger. Apply small amount of pressure to the little finger and first knuckles of two middle fingers. Otherwise, muzzle of pistol will drop, which can cause shot to hit lower part of target. The depends on amount of pressure applied to the thumb will cause shot to hit low left part of the target and right part of target. Wrong grip hold can be cured through repeated dry firing drills. It is also effective for checking the hand position. Blue color. Adjust for up and down of front sight. Carve out to lower the front sight. Red color. Adjust add for up and down of the front sight. Adding too much will lower the front sight. Green color. Adjust front sight to move left or right. Air pistol is basic event, and firing is very easy in the pistol events. You can see the position of a trigger finger. Correct or incorrect. By using the first finger pat of the trigger finger, pull the trigger straight. With the first finger pat of the trigger finger, you can apply the pressure to the backward straight and create a space between the trigger finger and the pistol. Pressure of trigger weight is divided into first step and second step. The trigger pull is often one of the most difficult elements of competition. When squeezing the trigger, the most important thing to watch is the sight picture. The sight picture is coordinated with the increase of trigger pressure so that there's only a small pressure needed to fire the shot when the aiming area is reached. Trigger pull makes into identical pressure. The pistol has to be held calmly and steadily throughout holding. The first pad of the trigger finger is placed precisely on the trigger. The thumb hold the pistol grip loosely. While aiming, the trigger finger begins to squeeze the trigger carefully. The first step trigger pressure of the trigger weight is taken up as pistol being lowered into the aiming area. The trigger finger pressures directly to the line of arm. The trigger operation is adjusted until the perfect contact with finger is achieved. Trigger pressure is increased when the pistol is lowered to the center of target. Slowly and directly to the backward. There is no pistol movement while trigger pull. The pressure is increased without disturbing the sight picture in the aiming area. Move only the trigger finger while the rest fingers remains motionless. After the shot is fired, the pistol remains aiming at a target. For the follow-through, the arm is lowered 1 or 2 seconds after the shot. In a competition, success depends on a few critical shots, usually the first and the last shot. Sight picture, hold, and trigger operation all seem to be comprehensive and treated simultaneously in a single act of judgment. Releasing the shot is in many ways an indescribable psychological moment in which the entire mind and body blend in a fully coordinated act. So, the internal position is very important. This is sometimes experienced as a curious, complex psychophysical sensation of loss when one intends to pull the trigger, but somehow the trigger finger disobeys and the expected recoil does not occur. The shock of that moment can cause all sorts of brief feelings of panic, accompanied by muscular jerks and changes in vision. In its broadest sense, releasing the shot is the coming together of mind and body in an instant of complete integration. This total blending of mind and body is not unique to shooting. This happens in expert shooters only through internal position. When sight picture, comfortable breathing, relaxed muscles, and sight picture, trigger time, is judged satisfactory, then the trigger finger must move without disturbing sight alignment. The trigger finger shall apply pulling pressure parallel to the straight line. The trigger finger shall placed on the trigger accurately. Raise the pistol perpendicularly and align the pistol with the aiming area and start applying pressure to the trigger. For the correct trigger finger operation, uniformly increase the trigger finger pressure backward straight. When applying pressure to the trigger, swiftly apply pressure in the first step and gradually increase pressure to fire the pistol when the elements such as breathing, solid posture, stability, and sight picture are in place. Sudden pulling of trigger will cause the excessive movement of pistol, which in turn cause the bullet to hit the right bottom area of the target. Pushing your finger too much into the trigger may cause the bullet hit the target on the left or at the top. Dry firing training is effective for correcting the faults of shooter, which are hard to find during firing. Dry firing training is effective for acquiring the skills and feel of trigger. You can use a blank target or white wall for the dry firing. Trigger control can be practiced by dry firing in a dry firing area where all the awareness is concentrated on the feeling of pressure on the timing. Blank target can help make correction to habit accustomed shooter. You can see rear sight, front sight, and target clearly on the blank target. Concentrate on each shot you fire. One shot will determine the winner of a shooting match.